Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock just like how Hamp when he came. Matter of fact, hold up, man. Hold up. Let me look in the mirror and tell this person something. All right. Hey, listen, man. Hood Hamptons finally made it, nigga. I understand that you had a hard weekend and everything, but that's okay. But let's get straight to these payments, nigga. You owe that bread. You got to pay that bread. I don't care how you look at it. You owe that money. Okay? I don't want to hear about any of that crazy stuff. You owe that bread. You ain't gonna get away without paying that bread. Ham versus everyone. I know it's a lot of YouTube pages out there, but this gonna be your favorite one. And I ain't gonna play with it. You understand what I'm saying? So we just gonna be in the trenches. Watching. Focus. I don't even know what happened over here. What happened over here? These people's done took the chat out. Well, look, let's get to what they did here. YouTube decided to say, hey guys, no more hiding your subscribers. This is what they said. Okay? Good TMZ, please. I can't see the comments. I just seen it just now. YouTube said, hey, no more hiding your subscribers. No more of that. You guys got to come out and play. You understand? So I was looking around and I kept seeing other people pages that's not don't have the subscribers. And I was saying to myself, Hood TMZ, peace of love. Now I see they got me black over here, so I'm over here in the phone. So they decided to say, hey guys, you guys is going to show your subscribers now. Kwame Brown was hiding his for a while. Ron B. Stinger Savage was hiding his. Sinetta was hiding. A lot of people was hiding the subscribers. YouTube said, hey, because I did it. And I woke up this morning. See, I take a weekend off, man. I take a weekend off. You might see me fall in on a good day. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix this thing. And I woke up, I saw my thing. I said, wait a minute. Who did this? Sure enough, it was YouTube who did it. So YouTube is definitely saying, hey, we ain't letting nobody get away with this one no more. I kind of like that idea. You can't even find it. You can't even find it. I was looking for it all day today to try to take it back off, and they would not allow it to go off, man. So I guess they did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I guess they did the right thing by saying, hey, we want to see who y'all are. Because I guess they want to see if y'all people robots. A lot of bots out there. So let's get straight to these payments. So yeah, man. So that's what they did. So now they got everybody bringing out their subscribers to play the game. Okay? Now this whole thing is, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. If you want the things done good for you, don't be a hater. I'm serious about that. You have to circumcise your heart from hate. And I say this because my vision is coming clear. My vision is coming to pass. I will surpass a lot of people, which I'm already doing in a good way, because I'm doing it from the heart. I'm not doing it being vindictive, saying I want to beat him. I want what he got. I know he got a bigger following. I got a bigger following. I want what he got. I don't want God. I don't want righteousness. I don't want peace and love. I want what he got. That's our problem. You wanting too much what the next man got. Not worrying about your own. So here it is. We in a new month. The second day of the 8th month of August. And I wake up to see the same thing. Monthly. So I tell people a lot about this game here, man. Like, in order for us to win this thing, man, we have to. Oh, shit's Trish in the place to be. Peace and love. I can't see why they took out my peoples over here, man. They took out this thing over. I can't see nobody. Yo, I gotta see y'all through the phone over here, man. And they lying and saying we got this amount of people in the building. They jerking right. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, they jerking right. That's okay. Let me get these lights in, man. So, YouTube said, hey, no more hiding your subscribers. We bringing y'all people out. I saw it today. I thought I was bugging out. I said, yo, who hacked my phone? You went in my thing? You touched my computer? Kid said no. It ain't do it by itself. So, it makes it a little bit more better. Not only that, they took the dislike button. They took everything. You understand? So now, what else they gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what they gonna do. I want to big up to my buddy who told me about it and said, hey, man, we got to be careful now. I said, I don't got to be careful. I'm all right. He said, everybody else, tell them. I said, well, it's only for the people that want to be told. Because they still got the same tactic. Me, my tactics stay the same. I want to thank these 550 people that they got here. I don't even know. You know, I think it's going to be a beautiful thing. You know, working with these new people coming in. They seeing some new work from the hamp. Cause like, send me my money. Send me my money, Cause like. Send me my money. Can't get that sage together. So the whole concept to this whole thing is be safe. That's it. Thank you, my queen. But I'm safe. I'm comfortable. I know YouTube is doing they 1 2 3. They don't know I'm Daniel's son. You know what I'm saying? They trying to pull a fluke. I said, man, YouTube, y'all moving fast and fast, huh? But I want to thank you. Until one of us black folks pull some type of revenue and resources, right? But see, then again, the powers that be. See, Brian Allen tried this already. Bill Cosby tried to buy nigga broadcast channel. He tried. Somewhere down the line, we forgot to take over the TMZ. The TMZ. The TMZ. Not, oh, my brother, the name TMZ. You know, that time zone, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember Little Richard was telling the brother how he was stretching his music from such and such to such and such in the diameter. And I was like, wow, these radio towers, these wires, these fiber optics. I want to thank Lewis Latterman. I want to thank Nicholas Tesla. Garrett Morgan. You know, I don't really know about the other peoples, but those are peoples I knew that played with a lot of electricity. And they got things done. Unfortunately, the times and the matters to be, they patterns and stuff got dismantled and disenfranchised. They got disenfranchised behind selling these patterns or getting robbed from. I believe Nikola Tesla had this whole world wireless. The movie The Illusionist will tell you about this. Then as I float like a butterfly, land on your chin, maybe it was a ladybug, land on you again, but nah, this is something heavy for you and I to put in. This is different. I came through with something twitching. Was it a twitch or an itch? Nah, son, it's missing. But look, they got a lot of things unlisted. I came through with something different. I missed it. Nah, man, I'm on the ecosystem. Came through with something different. You the victim. You saw what happened. They missed them. Came through with something. They split them. Nah, I walked by and everything. Nah, they say get them. Not me. I threw up my hands like the G. They had sticks. Whatever they had, I walked out like John Henry because I had mine. Came through with different rhymes. I rhymed my way out of that one. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling y'all, man, they trying to do us dirty. That ain't fair at all, man. That ain't fair at all, right? That ain't fair at all. Let this marinate into you. You already know who it came from. You already know who it came from, man. Get the sage lit. Yeah, I can't even see what they doing over there. But I know what they doing. Let's hear how it sounds in there. Soapbox came real clear. Hello? Yeah. It's transmitting over. Can you hear me? The ultimate soldier? Yeah. You left the heart palpating. I'm still calculating. And after that, I've made the block hot like Satan now. Just a different Haitian. Came through with something different. You was impatiently waiting. Came through. Here we go. You want to say hi? Hi, boo. I came through with the New York. Hey, here you go. You came through with a different flow. Open up the whole thing. Now let it blow. This is how you walk back and walk forward. I came through something different. The thing came out blazing off. Nah, I had the mask on. They asked for that. I took the mask off. I had my beard on. That's for that. Nah, I'm overhyping the view. You just a window for me to push you through. That's right. I came through everything. Came through and supplied. Yeah, blocked off everything. You looked at it, was no honoring you. I was there for like 2 hours past 2 at the funeral. When I left, he was alive. And after that, kid, I came back buried. Nah, leave that. I came through with something different, no switchback. The kids came back after that. I hit that. Was that the Maybach? Was that something there? Was that you there? Over the right? Nah, I was there in the back. Me and my people's over there sipping the 6-pack. That's what it was. Smoking on bud. And after that, went to the fireplace. Soapbox Willie with another hard one. I didn't even see that minute. How many minutes was that? Oh, wow. Okay, let's try this. Soapbox Willie. Hood Hamptons. That's my DJ. You know what I'm saying? Man. Man, oh man. Tell them how it goes, kid. Too much fancy talk. Around here, expensive for hire and hawk. Make you niggas all pork. That's what you like. Came through the night with a different pair of nights. That's right. You open up, you got overhype. Me, I was in the back doing the overbite, looking at things right. Open up the stars at night. And I said, God, let there be light. Yes, sir. Came through with something different with a slur. And after that, hit you in your old girl. Nah, that's too explicit. came through something heavy, very twisted, very gifted. Open up the whole store. How many times you want to get those lumps? How many times you want to move that jump? I'm George Clinton funk. I came through with something different than pump. You looking crazy, kid. Take over thumb. Nah, my body slammed you. I'm Hulk Hogan arms. Came through the rock, the people's champ. Broke it. Man, disabled bombs. That's how he did it. He hurt locker. Came through with something different. Hold that one, man. Hold that one. Let's get the sage. Let's get the sage. Let's get the sage. Let's get the sage. I like that. Give us that back, soapbox. Give us that back. We gotta go through something with that one. I like the way that one came. This brand new from Soapbox Willie. I told you I don't write to none of these beats. Now I am, to a small occasion to it, but not now. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with Ham. You tuned into my beloved people's show. I can see them over here. I can't see them over here. So you definitely tune into Hood TMZ. You definitely look at my queen, Trish show. You already know. And everybody else up in there, peace and love. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to definitely hold it down. I know it's looked flat. Don't worry about it. Just calm down. Magic Johnson told the Lakers when they was playing against the Bulls, calm down. We got this game. Even though they lost the series, but we got this. Just this game we got. So Angela Stoughton King out there fighting for the people. Then she says some lady tried to backstab her. See, this is what I'm saying. No loyalty in this thing, man. Which one comes first, loyalty or respect? I say both. But see, if you have loyalty, respect comes, right? Or if you have respect, loyalty comes. But they both are the same. So when you have someone doing this, that, and the third, and they using your brand, and they making a different move on your name and situation, I think you have all right to say, hey, I don't want to be cool. See, that's why Hamp is solid. See, when I picked up this game, I realized two things. I said, yo, it's going to be a lot of befriendment. It's going to be a lot of befriendment. It's going to be a lot of, got to reveal this. You got to do this. You got to do that. I said, okay, I accept that. But what I'm not going to accept is that you befriend me to comic me later on in life. I can't do it. I'd rather do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather laugh at myself. I'd rather do the things I'm doing myself. So for me to entwine with you and your gimmick is all that it messes with me. People say, oh, he's down with them people. That's why I slowed down just a little, because I seen how people traffic be when I pop in and I see everybody rambling around, just running around like, yo, and then son or women, peeps, family say, nah, that's beloved. That's beloved over there doing this 1, 2, 3. I spoke to Hassan Campbell on IG Live. IG, what they call that shit? DM. What they call that? Direct message. What they call that? What they call it? He called me on the IG. You know what that thing. I don't mess with too much IG. I'm so stationed here. I only talk to IG for Foster Sin and the fans of Foster Sin. Being that I got hacked in Big Money Hand page, Lord White is the new page, and some of the peoples came back, and I want to thank them for doing that. And some people found me over here, and I want to thank them for finding me again, because we got the same format. I don't know nothing, but I got something. The show ain't about nothing, but it's about something. So what we do, we stay organic. You see the hats in the back, we represent. See that Nippy sitting right here, hold them, watch my back. We cool. Talking to you across America. So protect our kids, man, in the school system, man. I'm talking to the chancellor, and I find out that he's riding along with the agenda. I can't afford that. I can't afford the New York City school chancellor running around supporting an agenda. So now here we go. You wonder why the kids is so hyperly overactive with certain tedious activities, from reading these graphic novel, periodical, or magazine, whatever. Yeah, reading is fundamental, but not all reading is good. When they got pornographic pictures in these little school programs, and no parents ain't at the PTA meeting discussing life. See, this is where I think home schools should be coming back into play. This is why I think homeschooling or school homing or homework, work home for home with the kids, I think it's about that time to do it again. Just because the educational system is being misguided. Okay? Being misguided. So we're going to sit here and act like we don't see what they're doing, then you part of the problem. Or you must be working for them. So I'm thinking they're trying to protect the rappers. Still no hate crime bill for black folks, right? Your president done got the slow vid after he done told you to get all these jabs. So for all you people who thought you was invincible, turns out to be you're not. Only the people who is invincible is the people who had that third awakening. See, I caught my third awakening. Made my friend rest in peace. He told me about it, and the only information that I could go to and say, yo, who got the right and exact that'll get me right on point, even though I still have small traits of that national background of those great peoples, of that situation over there. So now when I went to go tap in and sat down, first, we let you know who the person be. The most honorable minister, Louis Farrakhan. May the Most High keep him strongly complete. On his last sermon, the Criterion, some of y'all probably missed it, the Criterion, you missed it. It was the 90th birthday of the Nation of Islam turning 90. So he gave a strong speech at that particular time. And at that particular time, the minister, the most honorable minister, Louis Farrakhan, may the Most High be greatly, keep him tightly concealed with great blessings. He was stating the fact that, relax. But you probably didn't understand that. Then he gave it to Dr. Wesley Muhammad. See, Dr. Wesley Muhammad went that way, but still stood on the Sirota Mustaqim, which is the straight path. He stood on the Sirota Mustaqim. He stood on the straight path. He was guided on the Sirota Mustaqim. He was walking that road through the Sirota Mustaqim. He was on that straight path. So what happened, he gave us slightly strong information. They took it down, but it's still floating. I shared it. I still got the guy on my timeline. He told everybody to be still. See, I paid attention to that. Not only that I knew social distancing was going to be a widely reformed situation for everybody, but I knew to stay still. I laid low. Doctors kept bothering me. The first thing I told the doctor, I said, hey, let me ask you something, physician. He said, what's up? I said, what if I was to tell you that my dietary plan is very, very, very like this? Oh, you cool. All right, thanks. So what about what you telling me? So if I was to tell you, if I heard that, is it a conflict of interest? Or is you want me to tell you, yo, look, man, we already been through this, down this road with this skin color of gold. We already been down there and what they want to do to this skin color of gold. We already know. They want to make sure that to see how much our molecular compound could go through so much and still survive. They wondering how. So what do? They decide to say, let's scare them and give them this situation to break down their immune system slow. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad, may the Most High be greatly pleased with him. See, I'm not here to discuss what they did, don't care what happened. That's not my problem. The message. I paid attention to the message, not the messenger. You understand the message, what the message was. The message was, black folks, wake up. It's not no time to be shucking and jiving. Shuck and jive to get that paper, then go back into a hibernation of let's get it done. Because I'm like, yo, man, I should not be afraid to walk in front of you, man. I'm talking to this guy right here. I'm pointing the finger at that color. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to that guy right there with the gold chain and everything. That color. You see that color that guy look? He should not be afraid to go walk around somebody that look like him, knowing what we going through. So a McDonald's individual get hurt today in Brooklyn over a meal who they knew better not to be eating from. See, that's that psychology of them Negroes. See, the person that got shot could have avoided that. The person that got shot, he could have avoided all that. He could have listened to what the person said, right? And guess what? You don't own the McDonald's, my man. You don't own the McDonald's. Give it away. You throw it out at the end of the day anyway. Give it away. You got the order messed up. Make it. You know how many times McDonald's messed up my order when I was eating McDonald's? So I understand that you got a little upset, my sister. And then I think her nephew came to save the day. And he's in jail. So guess what? She's home. She should go to jail too for inciting the riot. She should go to jail too for instigating. And she should go to jail for rallying up someone to brandish a firearm to hurt that individual who served food every day to the peoples of that community. So this is what you do to peoples that feed. So now what they're going to do, they're going to give out uniblasts. They're going to give out uniblast. They're going to have automated McDonald's machines that you ain't even going to walk in the motherfuckers no more. Now fight that. Go shoot that up. Humans ain't going to be in there no more. See, the more things look, it gets extra bad because these Negroes, these black folks, you still don't get it. I'm tired of talking to you. So only thing I could come up with a solution is the only thing is separate. We got to separate. We got to separate. I'm serious because you Negroes ain't gonna get it together. Bad enough we drinking what we doing. Bad enough we involved in what we involving in. Bad enough we just not minding our business. So let me get this straight. You black women, you black men, you teenagers of African descent, because you don't want to call yourself Afro-American. You want to say African, so you're from African descent, and you ain't got no morals. You want to get out there and start going crazy. Then in Far Rockaway, a 14-year-old get murdered in Far Rockaway. Now Far Rockaway, come on, Far Rockaway. You ain't had enough since Stack Bundles, man. You ain't had enough since Chink Drugs, Lord Superb. Bad enough, it's Far Rock. You get far. You mean to tell me it's that serious out there? Is it that bad out there? It wouldn't be if Stack Bundles would be alive. It wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be if Chink Drugs was alive, because they was gonna bring the flavor back to Queens. They was gonna bring that vibe back to the bridge to close the gap, to make everybody happy. But you ungrateful niggers don't want nothing in life. Dishonor Hartfield, peace, my queen. I see you over here. They don't got me over here. I can't see you. I can see you on the other line over here. So you don't want nothing. A 14-year-old get murdered. Murdered. The lady come out here underneath a car. Mayor Adams, we got to do better than this. We got to do better than this. I think somebody is funding this problem to stop us from getting our bill passed. And I'm thinking, like Angela Stoughton says, I'm thinking it's time to sell this information to you. But then again, it won't be authentic. So I got to stay where I'm at. Because if I go sell it to you, then it's like what God said. Why sell from his? That's not fair. I'm not doing that. But she's right on her behalf, because they breaking her down. She's not in the gossip world. She's out for humanity of our kids and the race of the Afro-Americans. But she said it today, and I think she is right, that it's time that we have to go and separate. Now what happened is these peoples took a little page from Dick Wolf book of Chicago PD and all that old crazy shit. See, my old head back in the days used to tell me when I used to go get to work and talk to him and sit down with him and all that other good shit. I used to say, yo, why you watch these shows? Every show, he never misses. He finds them. He marks them down to how he did it. And I used to go there, and after we finish our shift of what we used to do in them streets, and go back and do the things we do to go back to the streets, he would have these shows on. And I would always ask him why. He said, because it would get you to know how the streets is thinking and how they thinking. And you'll know. You'll just start knowing after a while. So all these Law and Orders, all these shows, Starsky and Hutch and Adam 212, whatever those shits was, and you eat chips, and I used to watch it. So it made me a better thought in the street when I seen these niggas like, yo, I get it now. So they looking to do this type of method to get to this sector of where these people hibernate at. And tell you the truth, y'all in some trouble. When they say they coming to get y'all niggas, y'all in some trouble. I'm sorry to tell y'all in some trouble. when the jobs, perks, certain lavish living, and certain things of great feeling start to get trickled down, and they gonna pressure up, and they will make this a gang-free situation. It's gonna be like Demolition Man, kinda. They're gonna put every little station, every little situation. The phones is already the way they are, not to get you paranoid and scared, but it's for people that think they could get away, and that's what it is. See, if you're on the right track, you ain't gonna be touched because you with the blood of Jesus. See, you got your door with the blood of Lamb on. And when the Most High run his rave of ravage through this land to these people, you're going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Why? Because we in the bosom of the Most High. We have to be, if you prayed up the right way. So after they do that and rid these peoples out, then you'll see a better community. Because I'm tired of wondering where the father's at, the uncle's at, the brother's at, and what type of whatever injection they getting from wherever they getting the injection from, man, making them move, run around, man. Making them run around, B. We got to get them to stop running around. Got to get them to stop running around. Man, Adams, we got a lot of work to do. Somebody funding somebody, man. You know, these peoples is moving around very, very strategically, man, doing the things that they do. The only way you're going to make this thing a little bit better if cops get their hands-on approach to stop and frisk. Got to come back into play. The stop and frisk got to come into play. And I'm sorry to say that it got to target you Afro-Americans. I'm sorry to say that it got to target me and you nigga. It fucks with me because maybe I'm walking with something to protect me, but yet he want to stop me and then say, yo, what you know? And what can I say? What can I say? I know what I'm going to say, but what can I say if he asks for that? Yo, that's not your right to touch on me. No, I'm not going through all that. I'm not looking to get in no problem. Hey, all right, cool. Got anything I should? Nah. After he find what he find, I'll go in my hands back. Put my hands back. That's it. Get to the precinct. Don't say nothing. Just sit back, listen to what's going on, see what the charges may be, see if it's nothing. Maybe I could talk my way out of it. But if it looks strenuous and they look like they may have something, so I'm like, okay, well, hey, you know, you gotta speak to this guy right here. Did I tell that guy, yo, he didn't read me my rights? What I got is I just kept quiet, but he didn't read me my rights. He just got happy that he found what he found from the stop and frisk. So he didn't read me the right. He didn't say you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be held. He didn't say nothing. He just asked me my name. Do I got any ID? And he said, do I got anything in my pocket that will hurt him? I said, no. He found what he found. That's it. He found the blade. Cool. That was over 4 fingers. No problem. He found a zapper. Cool. It's illegal in the state. Okay, no problem. I don't know. I found it. But that ain't for you to know. It'd be for the lawyer to know, to tell you what it be, and that'd be it. RR, we out. So that's what happened. So thanks to you Negroes doing the dumb things you're doing, right? Just the last month, the hot month. So if you wearing some type of hoodies at night, or you wearing anything that's too overbearing, they have to stop and frisk you. They have to. They have to. Now, what might have to happen is the mask might be eliminated just because this is making the crime rate goes up. They can't catch them. Face recognition is probably being a little too hard through these little 3D masks that they making. These little 3D, like they making these little guns from 3D printing. They got these things that's be hard to scan. That's why the lady Kathy Holt, you got the thing 24 hours. It ain't a goddamn stop you from really speeding, which it is. But it's to catch you motherfuckers thinking you're going to get away. The speed camera got you, nigga. High potent. No matter what you got on the license plate, it goes through it. You know, they the Superman that could go through kryptonite. How about that? They the Superman that could go through kryptonite, lead. They could see through lead. Yeah, they figured that out. Thanks to you Negroes. Still doing dumb shit. Still doing dumb shit. I can't believe it. You breaking my heart. You breaking my heart. Every time I wake up, I say, damn, what happened? Who went out the way and did something good I look for? Then I weigh it out to find what look good. I look real hard because I need that vibe and energy. So I look for good. I go over there look for good. Man, it's overshadowed by some bull. I said, damn, let me go back into the height of things of what I do. Amazing. They're getting rid of those bikes. You ain't gonna ride no bikes. No more bikes. It's either a city bike, that's it. No more robbing people for bikes. You did that in the 80s. You stealing mopeds and shit. Now you stealing e-bikes. They broke into a store and took over $35,000 worth of e-bikes. Amazing. Beating up people for e-bikes. Just because they don't want to pay transportation fees and things of that nature. So these peoples are really, really losing their mind due to the fact, you know, that we don't pull our resources together. See, I got the outreach program getting built, the reach out program, okay? See, these communities will be implemented with some type of work fair programs of all sorts that they could have some type of mental capacity to do. And I'm saying like this, you're looking for payment, I understand. You're looking for instant gratification, I understand that too. I want the same thing. I wouldn't want to work for free. But look, this is how this got to go. In order for you to grow, for the community to grow, and everybody can have some situation generational wealth. So the reach out program, aka outreach program, or backwards, due to the fact that the $14 million, $3.5 million will be implemented into these little outreach programs, reach out programs. That's 3.5 million off of 14 million, right? I talked to these little constituents of investors, but I told them, you're not my investor. You're the sponsor. I do the invest. I do the movement. You don't do nothing but give me the money. I can't afford you to think that I'm going to pay you this money back. You will get paid back, but I don't want you to make it a little thing hanging over my head. So you got to sponsor me so that you can get a tax write-off gently to break even. And I don't have any problems with you off of no breach of contract. I'm not looking to be nobody's slave. So this is what I told the guy. I said, yo, look, man, you know, despite me doing some nigga shit, you know, we're going to have some extraordinary things for these kids, man, and grown folks. We know some of these peoples have certain activities during the day. We can bring it over here to this situation and have them look at it the way they need to look at it and find a schedule for themselves to come in. But the payment is what you want. So I got the great accountant, a black accountant, not no Jew accountant, not no Greek accountant, not no goddamn Puerto Rican accountant. I got a black accountant. We got together and thought of a plan. How the capacity of the building. 350. I said there got to be 350 people, but it got to be circular. It got to move around though. You understand what I'm saying? That 350 got to move around. It might add up to 700, but if it goes to 700, that means they got to move around. So I said, yeah. So these classes might not have to be 30 minutes. It might have to be 25 minutes. But in the process, 15 minutes will be some work. And then that particular time, that money for when they punch that card in, that's what trickles what's going to happen. Great for them at the end of the week. But if they need in between time, then they have to understand subtraction. See, that's what you don't want. You don't want the subtraction after you take. See, this is what I got to teach you. You take from the situation of what you got working for. Don't think you're going to get the payment, because that'll probably just be one limit. He explained maybe one limit. Like, yo, maybe you should throw out a $250. I said, cool. So 250, right? To the first 200 people who want to sign up and do the right thing, right? This that first $250, First Class Empire, Job Breed. I can't see you. I want to get you in there, Centric. I'm gonna get you, man. Right now, the laptop is bugging, but I'm looking over here. I can't do nothing over here, so I'm probably do another live. And this thing gotta pop up. So look, man. The first 200 people get the $250. Check. They sign up. They got the right email, the right phone, right address, all the necessities that need to be done in order to get some things done. Because the 14 million could turn great for you. So when he explained that to me, I said, wow, all right, cool. What do you think? He said, now this is going to be the headache when they start working. The people who are going to have issues. So I said, well, what if we get someone that represent the organization, mouthpiece, and talk to these little people that's going to give these people some problems, such as they rent. Because you're looking to come join something in your community. I don't want you to walk past it. It's going to be neatly built for you. So you have to help it enrich with your performance. Your performance got to make everybody say, oh, that's what you're doing over there? Word? How much they paying a week? See, we already talked to certain clothing outlets. You know, we already talked to some of these people to initiate donations of clothing of all sorts. Maybe a stitch down, but you won't know. But the point is, it's free. You can wear these things, the sneaker size, the things that you need. We got certain people that we talking to. And it ain't no sweatshops. So we talking to these people to say, hey, man, look, you know, this is a 14 because they want to sponsor. And their payment got to be matching what we putting up, $14 million. We staying in a regimen of 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. we riding with that. So we like, yeah, man. Because the food program is going to be there. You ain't got to worry about you ain't got no food in the house to come to work. The food is there. And you could take some food home. See, we're going to provide all that. Just because we need the community to be better for the situation that people is out there doing. They got nothing to do except just do the things that they doing. Unrighteous. So this type of thing scares them. Why? Because the presence of certain people will be there to disrupt certain things that they like to do. So it has to be an in-house meeting call. It has to be something to go to the youth and talk to, because they stubborn. They too high. They all sorts of everything. How do I reach them? Right? I tell you, put it out there anyway. I'm gonna force it down your fucking throat. I wouldn't give a fuck if you like it, don't like it. You gonna like this program. Because I fucking said so. We ain't gonna have you think you gonna dictate the hood to make it more raggedy than what it is. I'm bringing $14 million in there. You ain't gonna run around and do things. You ain't gonna piss the way you want. You can probably have a setting for that type of stuff. But it ain't going to be the settings that y'all had before when we come put that situation to save the nation of those peoples over there, man. I need the elderly to come outside, to walk outside. for their last days in time. They're not going to be locked in their house because of some niggas like you standing in front of the door smoking weed. And I got the fucking $14 million program with plant shops up, and you can go in there and grow your own strain. How about that? Huh? You mad because we bringing something there that's going to bring more cameras, more enforcement of the law, more enforcement of the people who want to make you look good out there. You don't want, yeah. We're gonna cave in these little holes that you hiding. The only way we could cave it in is just keep letting it rain so we can mud you out. You don't like to be in the mud. You don't want to be in the mud. You don't like the mud. First and foremost, that goddamn mud start getting tight on your ass. You can't breathe. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? You won't be able to breathe. We're not playing with you in the hood no more. We saving the hood, man. I'm tired of you. You're making my job hard. You're making these people act like they don't want to give me this $14 million. Because they know what's going to happen. Huh? You want to write on the walls? I got a graffiti station for you to go right on the wall. Don't write on the walls when we get this shit done. Huh? My man told me y'all Porter Johns, man, swimming in blue water. I'm tired of this, man. You ain't gonna have me in this. I'm out the box. The man like my ideas. He's afraid of you. That's what he is. He's afraid of you. And I admit to be like, yo, it's all right. It's all right to be afraid of some little black Negroes that ain't gonna, it's all right, man. But I could save it, though. I could save it. How you gonna save it, Ham? I could save it, though. I could save it. I'm saving it right now. Back to Hassan Campbell, how I'm saving it. So when I spoke to him on what's the name of that damn thing? Instagram. He called me on Instagram. That's it. I thought it was a joke. Poppy from the Bronx. Thought it was someone else. It was a 3-minute conversation. Close to 5. Yo, Ham, that would be good if you... Nah, you know why? I'm not petty. Nah, I'm not petty. See, I got the laptop here. I got it all lined up here. Anybody could call, I can catch it from here. So he caught me from here, sitting just the way I'm sitting talking to you. So it wasn't no, Hassan Campbell called me. Let me turn the camera off and let me get this, let me get that. Fuck out of here. I'll show you what I did. Same shit I'm doing right now. Putting the saves together. Telling them I'm about to build this page together. His direct question was, yo, what's up, black man? I said, what's up, brother? He said, yo, I've been seeing you going through with Ron Savage. Do you know Ron by any chance? I said, nah. He said, because I seen them call your name out. And, I see that you you spoof for them, Is it any by chance, you doing this with me, whatever, I was like, look, Hassan, I called them Highs. I said, your Highs, not only that, I got the name, right? I said, nah, I don't. But I see what you be always saying, man. But then again, he cut me short and said, yeah, I wanted to say that because, you definitely is right over there. Right over, like when he say like, yo, right over there, I see you in my thousands of comments. It ain't that hard to see somebody with a name that like my name and they username in the chat. So it's very, very noticeable. So when he see it and he saw it, he was like, yo, I checked you out. And I shared some of your work. I'm not quite sure if whatever he did, word of mouth is greatly. So the whole thing came to a wide range conversation. Was like, what's your goal with this name? Are you really Hassan Campbell? Is that your birth name, brother? I told him my name is Malik, man. Nah, they ain't my name. My name is Hood Hamptons. You know? Nah, I'm just Hood Hamptons. He said, so what is this that we doing and having? Well, he said, let me read what you centric, you too centric, not wanting the man to see you in a negative light. Give them the reason to see you better. Show them you have more offer than urban blight. Salute him. You got the head in the right game. Yes, sir. So when we spoke, he was like, yo, man, where's you going with this? Are you? I said, no, my name is Malik, aka Hood Hamptons. You can call me whatever name, but Hood Hamptons is more where we at with it. Cool. All right, your hood. So I was like, yeah, man. I said, yo, a long time ago we spoke. You probably didn't think this was, you thought I was going to like be like that. And he was like, yeah, I thought. I was like, nah. I said, I took this thing here to be like, yo, we know. And the only way to get into know and show more of the know is to do something with a different glow. So I said, yo, man, when you watch the show, what do you get out of this? Me personally. He said, all I see you doing is rapping, tapping, talking, building, having fun. I don't see no, I see you get a little, you're a cool guy. You all right. I was like, thanks, man. Anything else? Do you know Ron B's thing? I was like, no. Do you know anything about what's going on with Bambaataa? I said, no. I said, for what people said and hearing, that's one thing. Me knowing and doing research about digging and all that, no. He was like, cool. I was like, yeah, man. Told him about my record contract for back in the days. He started asking me about if I knew Five God and, you know, do I got any affiliation of people in the Bronx? I told him I'm from Brooklyn, based in Harlem and Queens. I told him my three boroughs. You know what I'm saying? He asked if I knew some peoples of his. I told him not quite because I was in jail for most of the time. I told him we had a nice conversation. And I want to big up to Hassan Campbell. Y'all go over there and check him out if y'all still love him. So this guy talked to me for a minute. 3-minute conversation turned into almost about 10 and no capping on it. And the man was just like, yo, I see everybody, man, word. He said, you'll be surprised who I have, who I'm subscribed to, he said. He said, you know, a lot of people don't know I'm subscribed to their show. I said, wow. He said, I just don't tap in because it'll throw a frenzy. I said, yo, I see that a lot. I said, I see that when I go to smaller YouTube pages and I come in and jump in. I see that before I jump in, I watch the chat. I see how it's flowing. And I'll be like, yo, let me say what's up. And I see it. And he was like, yeah, what do you see? I said, I see a glitch. I see that it stopped. Some people really think it's you, me on my page. He was like, yeah, I noticed that too. But I'll be like, nah. And then other people say, nah, that's Son. So after we got all that out of the way, he just said, you're going to surpass me one day. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't. And I said, nah, I don't hate, man. I don't hate. I don't hate. I said, I don't hate. I just say I like to have fun, chill out, talk a little bit. And then after that, drop some lyrics. He's like, yeah, I see that. He said, you're going to surpass me one day. You're going to be one of the greats. And I didn't take that as no big head. I took it like what he said. He said, because what you did is what people don't want to do. So if you had these Hassan Campbell haters, you know, now people is making pages. Maybe some people probably had a page before, but I haven't really seen. You understand? So I'm the first. And then when he looked at that and said, you are. Then he said, you are the first to be like on that side of what you're doing with the name. And I said, yo, you know what, man? Everything is solid, man. That's it. My Hassan Campbell stories over the weekend before the first came in, called Hassan Campbell Life Stories TV. Gave me a little shout out. His main thing was the Ron B. Stinger Savage thing because he seen the numbers moving and grooving. And I said, nah, I don't got no ties with this brother. He said, because I seen the video. He said, what you gonna do next? Being that he's talking slick about. I said, well, look, I'm not no, I'm already, I was asking the nigga to rap. He's like, yeah, I heard. I was like, yeah, I was asking him to battle. And he said, where I saw that. He said, you killed him, though. How about that? Hassan Campbell saw the battle between me and Ron B. Stinger and said I killed Ron B. Stinger. So now Ron B. Stinger got another thing going on again. And I don't want to mess with it now. Being that the man is a coward. He didn't want to meet me in the ring. He's still chasing Hassan Campbell. So when I brought that to his attention about him and other people, he was like, yo, this shit is amazing, right? On how people could take my fucking name and get money. I said, yo, you like the new fucking ATM machine. You like the new Chase. You like the new bank. He said, I'm going to be in touch with you, Hamp. I said, thanks, man. And that was it. So once again, big up to Hassan Campbell. Thanks for not flagging me for having the same name. Thank you for not reporting me because I'm not here to slander you, brother. And once we gave that conversation, we dropped, you understood what I was doing. I want to salute you. Okay. Those are two moves, right? I really don't care if they was anything. They two black men, right? We all striving. Whatever history they got, my brother Mitchell is a situation that was should have been prohibited. Point blank rank. Should have been prohibited. Over here on this show, we think before we speak. We think before we speak. We're not very, very adamant on giving you, yeah. Nah, I'm not like that. I was taught very well in Harvard, man. I was taught very well, man. I was in Ivy League. I was taught very well. Unfortunately, my rap career and drug career was, you know what I'm saying? But the education got great in the University of Upstate, Clinton Correctional Facility. Big college. Dangerous college. Weapons involved every day. Your life could be taken any day. Your manhood could be challenged any day. So that's what my story is. On this second day of a new month, Hassan Campbell called me on the 1st of a day ago, the night before the 1st. I like that. The night before the 1st, he hit me up. Excuse us. Because he was seeing the Ron Savage. And he see that Ron Savage still song. He's looking to see what was my read. So when he saw this title that I told him about, he was like, yo, you got a unique way of putting the names together with a title. I said, yeah, it takes time. Because I said it could be done either way. He said, what? Hassan Campbell smashed Ron Savage windows. See, those will be anything. Then it was like, yo, Hassan Campbell ran off to see 10 Toes Down, snatched his gold chain. I told him mad titles. And he was like, yo, well, what do you do when you use these titles? I said, nothing. Because the show ain't about nothing. It ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about me being me on this show. And me being me on this show is being organic. Don't need to frivolously talk about nobody to get no views. So when you think people ain't watching you, they are. That's what I want to say. So I must be on my best behavior at all given times. Despite taking a break for a second, coming back, building. See, right now it ain't hot because I'm cool. The Most High got us cool in here right now. We about to heat up in a minute. I just wanted to build with you and tell you what I go through. And today was a little rough day. Today was a nice little rough day today. And I took care of it. And it felt good to have tough tasks. And you go through it without being frustrated. I learned that. I'm learning that. I'm learning how to say, hey, man, let me rely on a situation that I was building, get stronger in. And that would be a gem, jewel, diamond to present it to someone. And they'd be like, yo, he's right there. When I told that man about that money plan, he said he'd get back to me. So the Most High already fixed it. It's going to be 28 million. I'm already calling out 14. Because we know the psychology of the people. And these peoples are my skin color. You ain't going to want to see me dance with no devil. Pretty sure that's easy to do, right? In the pale blue light. Very easy. Then you'll call me a sellout. But that's okay. I fucking told you that I'm selling out. I told you that. In order to get things done, we have to sell out. Why sit on the product? You'll lose this fucking thing. The rent is $5,000 a month. We got to sell out. We got to sell out. We got to. Who goes there? I, sir. Mr. $14 million. Come on in. What's your business here? Our business here, sir, is to get this done. To save the community, to have the less and less crime rate going up and have the highness of growth for someone to say, what vision you want to do? Well, damn, I always wanted to do this. Well, come to this center here and get it done. The outreach program, reach out program. We got you. We ain't going to let you down. I'm going to reorganize what the 10-point program from the Black Panthers was doing. I'm going to revise it. Okay? I'm going to revise the 10-point program of the Black Panthers. The 10-point program of the Black Panthers. I'm going to revise that 10-point program from the Black Panthers. We're going to revise that. You got these revised Bibles you get in every goddamn time you go to the church. You got these revised Qur'ans every mosque you run to. Every tablet you run to is a revise. Well, we're going to revise the 10-point program. And the authors of that was the Black Panthers, Huey P., Bobby Stitt. Okay? You will learn your history in this. This is bigger than Umar. This is bigger than Umar. This is bigger than Umar FDMG school. This is bigger. I told you the name of it. It's called the Outreach, a.k.a. Reach Out. I'm reaching out when I get my money. Because I don't want you to call me nothing else. The sellout word, you can't say it no more. Because the job was to sell out in order to get the product to keep moving. So you can't use that no more. You might have to say nothing and say that person is not trying, is getting it done. So I don't want you to look at me in the street. Your thing should be, how can I make a move to get you to that situation, Hamp? That's what you should do. Who that up in the building? Salute. I call my brother. Peace and love. Thanks for subscribing, my brother. That's what we do. Because I'm going to stop the next summer, or the winter that's coming up, or the fall or the autumn season. It ain't done yet. See, I got another 85 more years on this earth. Yeah, that's about right. See, the mothership told me I was going to be here for another 85 more years. But the point is, of being here to 85 more years, when I surpass and get ready to go, I need to leave the sector to somebody that's going to hold it down. Because this whole thing may be Like them cartoons you seen, hologram. YouTube might have me pop right up in your screen, live, right in front of your. You can walk right through me. Yeah, you can walk right through me, kid. You be just hologram. You know what I'm saying? So protect these kids and watch their homework, man. I'm not gonna tell you again. If you scared to read, then let me read it for you. Okay? You can't do that math. You can't count that money. Let me count it for you. That's what I told him. I told him, let me count it for him. Because he didn't know I was a crook. He better count it over, yo. He didn't know I was a crook. Was only on the strength of my man. We ain't hit him with the strong arm backhand, leave him out in the flatlands. He backhand jabbed her. Threw on the table after. 15 minutes after, police knocked on the door. Yo, Maroon, that's yours. Jumped out the first floor. So yeah, protect them babies, man. Protect those babies, man. I need you to protect those babies, man. Please, man. Please, man. I know we got a lot of problems, but protect that babies, man. Protect the cream of the crop, man. Well, I'm coming to see you, man, for real. John Durag, whatever you want me to come through, I'm coming through. And I'm not laughing. First and foremost, judge ain't gonna want to convict. Nah. Because you got to remember one or two things. See, they got these little statues called blind justice, right? She wears these blindfolds, right? To be like impartial. You understand? But if I get my hands on you, right? I would think Lady Justice or whatever her name is, I would need for her to really turn her eyes on this one. I would really need for her to turn her eyes on this one when I'm coming to save the babies. Hold on, Power 32, the sniper in the building. She peeking under one side. Who's peeking under one side, Power 32? See, when I got my boy in the building, he been with me for forever, boy. That's what I'm saying. That's Commander Pharaoh 32, man. God damn. So I need you parents. Yeah, lady judge. I'm going to need her to cover everything when I'm dealing with you, when it's time to save those babies. Because I took a picture today in the train station. It says missing. Okay, we're going to take these little babies back to one-on-one school again, okay? This is what I want you parents to do, okay? You're going to take these phones, okay? Okay? What might have to happen? You might have to put a tracking device on your child. You might have to put a tracking device on your child. Where? This has to be the RCIFD, son. These kidnappers, man. But then again, I'm trying to figure out, this is New York City. So what type of kidnappers do we have here? We have some type of distraction kidnap. We got these liquor store kidnappers. We got something, a following base of look how much I got here. I took a picture of this little. I'm gonna study the picture, and I pray to the Most High that He give me a vision to know where this little girl is at. Cause I swear for the Most High, it won't be no operational system to control me. You might have to. You might. There's a roughly chance that I might relive Taken. Liam Neeson. I might have to relive Live Son. Now, what type of goddamn situation? I'm not quite sure. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not quite sure. Hold on, somebody trying to call into the show. Let me might be that $14 million. Let's check it out. You know how Mr. Rogers had the trolley come in? Let's see what happened. Okay? Let's see what happened. Yeah, we doing that 1, 2, 3s right now. Peace and love, man. How you doing, Queen? Everything healthy, man. Everything healthy. I'm doing the show right now, but you called in on the show. Sign in on the thing on YouTube right there. Look for my show. You'll see us. But you look beautiful today. How you feel? You okay? I'm all right. You looking beautiful though. All right. What's your name? Yeah. What's your name? Very nice to meet you, Miss Mahogany. My name is White, aka Hood Hamptons. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, listen. I'm over here working. Yeah, get the contact. Look on the thing, Hassan. All right, go to the thing. All right, go to Hassan Campbell Life Stories TV. All right, that's much blessings, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get that. All right, yeah, you'll call me. All right, no doubt. All right, peace and love. All right, I'll check you later. All right, yeah, I was one of somebody calling in. I was one of those peoples who was talking about they was one of them sponsors. I keep telling you, one of them sponsors coming through, boy. So you're gonna protect these kids. You won't be able to get let me tell you something. They might have to tranquilize me. They might. Now, what I'm gonna say is this. I see a lot of children walking around here, right? And I saw the little girl, right? Not the girl that got taken, but another girl. And me as a man looked, right? And said to myself, this is exactly it right there. That's what I said. Now, I don't know if they was all of the age of teen. I'm not quite sure. Didn't ask. But I saw the leader. Who was more revealing than the others. And I said, that's it right there. That's the kidnap. That's it right there. That's it. When the kid leave from school to go to a friend's house and they change clothes and they go into the school and they go out, you don't know because you probably some parent who's young or taking every word that the kids say and everything is cool, not knowing that, did you wear that? I don't think you wore that. Did you wear that? It was days my mother told me I couldn't wear the new sneakers that she bought. I had to wear them old ones. I bet not had went outside with them. You got to put your play clothes on. You had to put your play clothes on. Dirty sneakers. After a while, My sneakers was very much clean because I was hustling. But hey, play clothes, right? I remember that. Homework, change your clothes, snack, you go outside, that light come on you inside. Not the light on the phone when I call you and it's 10. No, when the light post light, see now the light post is a little brighter. LED. They're not like the classic light bulbs that we used to have back in the days. You know what I'm saying? I used to see them on the ground. Things was heavier, man. Shit looked like damn near War of the Worlds when you saw that movie. But now they got them thin, looking all like some type of robots. But look, that light post, you were supposed to be inside. Whatever program was on at that time, I think my time was the 90s, the 80s, mainly, what a lot of white shows started taking over, but a little bit of Jefferson's probably. What else used to pop up? That was at that time. Because I really wasn't too fancy with it. I just like to watch the cartoons at that time, but the television programs, Good Times, okay, cool. Sanford and Son. What else? Those was the good programs that came on when you had to go in the lamppost. In the late 90s, when I was in my teens in high school, I still followed that program. So it was Martin, Living Single, things like that. Girlfriends and all that other stuff, right? So that was the thing. So when I saw a little girl, I said, damn, that's it. And the way she was doing and the way she was responding to life and the way she was moving around, responding to life, only can make me think that's it. What sadistic mind? Yeah, that person. What you thinking about? You're not sadistic. You just in the know. You got the third eye like me. You saw it. But how can I reach out to her to say, hey, my sister, this is how, what? No. Where your father at? What? You are revealing a little bit too much. And this is not ladylike. Yes, women are to be seen and not heard, but this is too much. This is called missing. You could be missing from some silly wordplay of a nigga. From some silly wordplay of a nigga. You shouldn't have not had that particular outfit on. Walking around. Other girls was somewhat, but somewhat. But the one I'm talking about was heavily out there for the person in the car to stop. And that's it. That's it. When we don't pay attention to them kids and they revealing things because they voluptuous situation is becoming of nature and we don't pay attention to that, you don't get it. That's what the kids become missing. That's it. That's it. And you won't get your daughter back. You won't get your sister back. You won't get your niece back. No. A nigga with a big piece of something and some extra of manipulation got him. But we ask the Most High to give us strength to fight these unwanted we ask the Most High to help us fight the unwanted. I remember you from the pink houses. Peace and love, my brother. How you doing, man? It's good to find you, man. It's good to know you. Yeah, I remember you from the pink houses, he says. It's good to see you, man. How you doing, beloved? So yeah, thank you for subscribing to the show, Hanging Out with Hamp. Appreciate it, man. So we ain't paying attention to these kids. That's what they become missing. On the back of the milk carton, back of a beer can too. They're gonna start making them on beer cans. They're gonna start promoting kids missing on beer cans soon. Watch. I know what you want me to say about it, but I'm not gonna say nothing about it because you already know there's no need for me to say it. We just gonna have to pay more attention. That's it. When my mother found out when I was inhaling marijuana, first thing she said is, "What do it do for you?" When my mother found out when I first started inhaling marijuana, she said, "What do it do for you?" When my mother found out that I started inhaling marijuana, she asked me, "What do that thing do for you? What do it do? What do it do? What do it do?" High school thoughts. I started inhaling marijuana once I knew I was graduating out of high school. It was called a prom trip. I started blowing weed on the prom trip. Never forget. And I learned how to roll when I was in the bathroom. I watched my friends a few times. And I went in the bathroom. I didn't smoke. I waited till I graduated out of high school. They dropped out. They dropped out. I stayed. I waited. I said, I want to know now. When my mother found out, what did it do for you? What did it do? You can't say I wasn't in school. I was already out. So what did it do? What did it do? You know, it ain't like when we smoked this, son. So what did it do? I was like, man, mom, besides being spacey, right? And being more hungry, right? I said, I talk more. What you talk about? Well, I'm rapping. Let me hear it. The pen shift, gears twist. I'm Spock with this. The Vulcan volcano opened up doors to life, so let's get it over with. Soldier hit, sucking on organic milk from mama tits, along with that smooth black butter from mama grits. That's what it does, son. That's what that make you do? I said, yeah. She said, what else you do? I said, well, let me go get my book and show you, Mom. What? So you smoke this thing and do that? I said, yeah. What else it make you do? Do it gives you some type of, I said, yeah, when I'm around some girls, it makes me, get very, very, very erectile. Get very hard. My penis get big, Mom. Yeah. What else? So that was her job. What else it do? What else it do? What else it do? She was a drug counselor. So she wanted to know, what else you do behind that? That's a gateway, supposedly. What else? I said, well, I sip carbonated drinks like beer, but I know that you was a recovering alcoholic, so I tend not to play around too much in that. So she thought about it. She's like, oh, okay. What about? I said, well, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Like cocaine. I said, I haven't seen it. I said, every time I do see people come out, they always in the back. She said, well, that's how I start, in the back. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, what else it do? Have you, so it was just always like that. So when she left this earth at 70, 2 years ago, she knew she was going to be all right? With that leaving us and knowing that I was going to be all right as the head man of the house, right? So that's taken care of. She knew everything that was being done as far as the film and me doing these little things that I'm doing. You understand? She was very much a fan. So when I made that noticeable, I felt like, yo, let me pass that on to my child. Like, yo, look, this is what you want to talk to me about. Anything. You ain't got to hide. This is not it, because you start doing things that I won't be able to know and save you from. You got to tell me now so I can get it fixed up. So that's what we got to do. Save them babies, man. Don't play around, man. You worrying about the next lingo? That's the lingo. You worrying about the next fucking hip hop song? There they go. You worrying about the next clothing line? You're looking at it. Mm-hmm. I'm cool, Dad, when I be around my daughter. She curse. I tell her, hey, slow down. You can do that around Pops, but when you're around your people, you got to talk real cool. Watch how I move around. She watches her Pops. She's like, oh, that's how you do it, Dad? I'm like, yeah, when I'm over here, I do it like this. Even over here when we build it, we made a little bit of such and such, but we don't really put too much profanity out like that, because that's too easy. I might get a little word across by saying, man, motherfuckers need to step the shit up, man, and stop fucking playing. But that's how we got to give it out sometimes like that. But normally, I really don't. I got people really watching. So I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna stand in front of you and tell you got to stop playing around, man. Show me some talent. You could be the fastest crocheter in the fucking boroughs. Show us. You might be able to make gold chains. Show us. Show us. Just show us. We'll know after we'll see what you can do and say, all right, well, that's his lane. Anything other than that, he cool. As soon as you start doing other things, we're going to be like, we watching, kid. We watching. Straight up and down. Because we know you ain't saving the babies the right way. You want them to run around and get in trouble, so you can steal their little ices and shit at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do. Yeah. You want to be in people's houses and stuff. Winter is coming, baby. Women, you better screen these men. Talking about they got this, that, and the third. Bet not. I'll be the first to tell you. You bet not. You bet not bring not one nigga in that household with you. Okay? You bet not. Around no man children. You bet not. I'm telling you, I forbid you to do that. You bet not. You bet not. You better just stay with your kids and learn your kids. Because soon as you bring that man in there, you fall in love with that thing, and next thing you know, the kids running up and down, jumping. Stop it. Just completely stop it. Please. Okay? Because there you go again. You're making my job a little bit more hard. Because now when they come to the program, they got these attitude problems. I got to calm the attitude down in order to get through them. In order to say, hey, this is what it is. Ain't buttering you down. Ain't psychologically playing with your mind. But I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to be like that. Look what all we got for you. You eating every goddamn day. You're getting 3-4 meals a day at the Hampton fucking school, kid. You crazy? No kid left behind. George Bush said that. That's what I'm using. I'm taking everybody's shit. No child left behind, man. I'm taking it. I'm saving the babies, man. You old folks, you middle folks, you knew better. Can't save you. I'm going to put your ass in the furnace. That's what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to put you in the furnace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, put you in the furnace. You're going to earn. You understand? You want to come to the university too? You're going to be on laws and grounds. You're going to be on laws and grounds. If you come to the Hampton University, I'm going to have you on maintenance detail. You middle-aged people thinking you slick. No, I'm after the babies. I'm trying to save their minds to beat up these goddamn AIs. Huh? Niggas got glasses that communicate to you now. What else they gonna put up next, man? Huh? They got shades and glasses that communicate. They got subtitles in the glasses. I said that before they did it. I said Tony Stark's made mines. You heard me. You heard me. Did I not say that back? I said, yo, hold on. Let me see Tony running these things across. He slow it down, Tony. You make it. They're going through my eyes too fast. When I was rapping, y'all remember? They robbed me. But that's okay. You can have it. They making the glasses now. But y'all heard Hamp said, I already had them designed already. Hamp design. I said that. I said, yo, Tony Stark's made me special glasses that got my rhymes in. Keep my eyes cool. For not sweating underneath of a fog and all that. I told you that what Tony did for me. Now they said they got it. Tony, I hope you ain't sell the patent without my acknowledgement. They robbed us, that's a different thing. Go get them with the law. Other than that, I hope you ain't let them, I hope you ain't sell us out, Tony. I hope you didn't, man. You better not. Excellent show. Welcome to the Enchilada Bambaataa. Ron Don Nada. Don Nana. Huh? So we out here to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We got Soapbox Willie in the place to be. Farrell 32 in the place to be. We live in the place to be. Yeah, we holding it down, no doubt. Mirror months. How do you describe the mirror month? I'm George Clinton funk. Back of the Sanford, the sun delivering junk, you know? Came through with the pump out the trunk. You were fold when I hit you, kid, that's what's up. Look, the jury's up. You know what time it is, B. I fell off, came back, and woke you up, B, for free. No doubt. You took Patreon route, no doubt. Me, I came straight up with my different route. I made it. How many times you gonna play it? I play it how many ever times I'm going to because I made it. No doubt, made in whatever barrel I came with my own clout. I did something that you would never amount. Here you go. I gave you something with a different flow. Damn you some rap kid. Came with a different glow. See that? She said, hey, what type of skin products? I came through with something different, kid. Black products. Yeah, it was all over that. Enchilada. You over there dancing with Bambaataa. No doubt. I came through something different. Slam bar. You know me. Coach car. Yeah. Shoot right. Came through at night. You over man, the dirty nights came from over there in Panama. You know what time it is, kid. I hit the bar. You seen that? Spitting heaviness with gym stars. Over top of the plate. Then I slide off and fly car. That's him. White tees and the girls. We'll talk about that later in my world. But look, I'm here. He wasn't dead yet, but he'll be dead when I get there. Throw the fire on, better set, no doubt. When the charcoal turn white, it means it's time to cook. That means hand is bright. There you go. You understand it was a heavy flow. You saw him last night, but you didn't get a chance to acknowledge the flow. Soapbox and not coming through, man. You understand that, man? We got Soapbox Willie dropping them flavors, man. We live, man. We live, man. We up in here, man. We up in here, man. No doubt. Probably, man. Probably. He ain't, you know, it's so tight now. It's so tight now because he's like, yo, we got to stretch it. The imagination got to be stretched on 1 minute and some many beats that the Soapbox is putting together right now. He ain't putting together some lengthy beats. He's doing some 1 minutes for right now. Just because we want to stretch your imagination so when the beat do get lengthened, you'll be like, yeah, you listen. Understand? So that's where we at with that. Big up Soapbox in these fly-ass beats. You know what I'm saying? We got Lieutenant Leatherneck. And we're looking at Captain Sick. You know what I'm saying? The pen shift, gears twist. You know, I'm Spock with this. Provoking volcano, lit the lava stick. You hit you with the Microsoft corporate orbit. And after that, kid, I shoot awkward. Believe you standing still like Norbert, but that's something different. It's a mirror moment. George Clinton film. With the results of moving jump. He was alive in the trunk. And after that, he wasn't dead when I got there live and it up. That's what's up. I know that time was like me. Came through spitting real fly and white. Yeah. But behold, the pale horse was me. Came with a spear from Straka Zulu to stab me from we'll hold that later. Came through with something different. James Bond ran on top of alligators. That's me. Came through, kid, underwater sea. Got my man Lieutenant, hit you on deck. That's what's up. Lay you on top of the back. Lay you on top of the track. And after that, we made it flat. It's over. The line of that. Get that? You woke up and saw all black. I was in white. Mirror marks. Mirror marks. The mirror marks. Yeah. Came through the sand from the sun's trunk. The mirror marks. I came out the sand from the sun trunk, no doubt. The mirror marks came out the sand from the sun trunk. You know what's up. You saw the air pumps. Man, Soapbox said he's gonna tighten that up for you. He's gonna tighten that up for you. He's gonna tighten that up for you. I don't even want to play it again. You heard it twice. I gave you 2 verses. Soapbox gonna tear it up as soon as he get a hand on it. A lot of rain out there right now. You gotta protect the equipment. So he only throwing 1 minute joint because he gotta protect the equipment. There's a lot of rain out there. I sent Tony over there, Tony and the crew go tighten that up. Waterproof that. Go waterproof that. We need Soapbox really spot waterproof. Go waterproof that. Go heavy up. Because Soapbox dropping 1 minute beats right now. We need more minutes. But you know, I'm patient. I take it however it comes. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm George Clinton funk. Okay? That's us. We here. You know what I'm saying? You seen people calling on the show. They call in. They write in the email and asking they call in. I give them the number through the email. They call in. I tell them if they want to be on the show. I got the headphones on. Simple. You know what I'm saying? This ain't StreamYard. This YouTube. You can call in. I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? This was beautiful today. Just find another Soapbox Willie B. Education was gave out today. You heard what everything needed to be said. You okay? You know what I'm saying? All you got to do now is just stay focused. All you got to do is stay focused. I ain't even hit it hard today. I just came like to show you what's going to be happening for the particular of the month. I jumped on some shorts. I see what they mean by that. But that's another tactic that they want you to use. So you might see a few of those from me. Other than that, man, we're going to stay right in the format where we started at. You know? Another Soapbox Willie experience. Where Hampton's in the place to be. Look, he'll split the mega difference through the main entrance. And after that, he'll use Morpheus sentence. Who you want? That one came through with something different in glass one. Okay, you want. Where you at with that pen flow? He's looking up at the sky, talking to God with God glow. But you would be stiff like a gobbler. I come through with a different vampire flow to eat you alive, son. That's what it all. You saw me laying on the wall. That's different. I played low like this kid in a different position. Tiger style, maybe the brain. Something heavy for your brain. Knock you out, you insane. Hold up. 25 words or less. Maybe I smoke the brew of bless. And after that, I'll punch you hard in your chest. Grab you. And shoot lyrics through your vest. You want to be hardcore? Come on down to the floor. You'll see me and Soapbox right there with the score. You was 0. Yeah. See, Soapbox got a tight. That was a minute and 30. You go to Soapbox, you tell him the lengthening those beats. That's what you do. No, don't get mad at me that you got a minute for worth of good rhymes and you want more lyrics to go into space with me. Soapbox did it. Talk to Soapbox. He designed that for him. He designed it. Okay? I told you I came to split the mega difference through the main entrance using Morpheus sentence. Who you want? Which one? Huh? Talk to Soap. I don't talk to me. I'm the captain. Lieutenant might give you a spare key or something. I'm not quite sure. If he run it through his computer base and his database, he don't think you deserve the space, you out of here and duct tape. You out of here and duct tape. Oh, yes, sir. And that's waterproof, too. You won't be able to get. See, I got out of it. Me and Houdini was trading tricks, doing shit you wasn't involved with. You scared to do the underwater hit. I'm explosive shit. Lieutenant on deck with that. Ready to catch a fit, meaning that he need that money and get shit lit. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. You ain't got no bars, son. I told you that before. You ain't rapping. You looking for some capping. You ain't rapping. You looking for some capping. I'm not out here capping no more, man. I appreciate the little whatever you threw. I appreciate it. But now YouTube said no more hiding. People was taking their situation as leaving it in the back and saying, hey, this is what it's going to be. Now the pressure is on. You'll lose about 2-3 subscribers a day now, like how it's supposed to be. You ain't got to come up here fronting no more. You're going to see the morale level of people when they have lesser and lesser or higher and higher. We got the same energy. I didn't care if this shit had 34 people. I didn't care if this shit had 5 subscribers. I didn't really care. I didn't come up here for that. Nope. I came up here to display a displayment. I came up here to display a displayment of what I can do. Despite being in the movie of Forsterson on Tubi, go check it out. Season 3 soon. But look, man, you know what I'm saying? We in the trenches. We in the trenches. And the only way you're going to be cool in the trenches if you know how to survive in the trenches. I've been there. Taliban unit. Yeah, that was us. The Taliban unit. They were scared to come in those trenches back then. Headscarf was wrapped thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was wrapped thoroughly. It was wrapped thoroughly, kid. Them head wraps was wrapped thoroughly. Welcome to the Hood Hampton Show. I'm your host. The title of the show. Turn that air on. It was getting a little hot up in here. So I want to thank this little platform for throwing out some love, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back into doing what we like to do. You know what I'm saying? And come back with some more life of lyrics. You know how we do. But I'm waiting to see who's going to come out so I can watch their show and say, yo, this guy doing the right thing. I'm going to people's spots, man. They still bugging. It's a new month. Can't believe it. The check ain't come in yet. Wait. You don't need to fight it and hunt for it and do a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Wait for it. It'll come. You know what I'm saying? It'll come. Just gotta wait. Gotta be patient. I'm rushing. I see everybody rushing. I'm looking. I'm watching. I said, man. But the real people is doing the right thing. They definitely making a move. You know what I'm saying? Sammy T, what's going on? No, they definitely making a move. They trying to save hip hop like we doing. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna sit here this month, man, watch you play around this month. I want to see some talent. I want to see you put something together than what somebody else put together. Okay? Show me how you make money. Literally. Even if it's counterfeit. Show me something. We say, show me what you got, but son said, show me something, kid. Word up. I want you to be playing those psychology games. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching everybody doing the same thing. That shit crazy. I don't know how you wake up at night in the morning thinking about this shit. I don't know how you do it. The only way I can think about is the way you get up to go, how you take care of your situation. You got that whole thing in your mind, that energy ready to come to YouTube to tell us what's going on. Man, that shit is lame to me. I mean, I just think it's kind of infatuated about something that maybe once in the blue somebody will say something about him, about you. You know, when people don't look for things, I think it comes, right? In a good way, right? I told you the story about Son. I didn't look for him, but he popped up somewhere. I was like, what? Who that? I don't even play on no Instagram. Who that? Who that? That's him? Man, that can't be. I hit it for real. Son. So imagine how many other people he done stepped to. He probably got a bad reaction. But he spoke to Hood Hamptons and was like, yo, go ahead, man, you good. So we said what we said earlier. We could have been got knocked out. He said, yo, you was on the list of but the button didn't get activated though. Because we kept watching. People kept watching you, and they kept hearing that you're not defaming or backbiting or trying to defame, I'm like, man, nah. This is total, man. Total different excitement. Who is on the screen pick? That's a good question. On the screen pick is my beloved friend, and we asked that. It took an hour and 51 minutes and 54 seconds for Mr. Sammy T to ask this good question. That was my friend. His name is Steve McDaniel. May he rest in peace, man. He was a good guy. I figure I honor him. And he was very, 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 I call him Ralph McDaniels, for those who remember him. He used to always say, yo, man. I think he had my phone number. No, I think he used to have this. He used to type when I had the old page. Yo, when you coming out, man? I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to get my sage. I can't wait to sit down. I had a hard day. Please come back. I want to, you make me laugh. So it was a guy who was a very good supporter of the show. And I was very, very happy to have made his day as a subscriber. And every day he used to come on the show. He used to leave a lot of good messages and be like, yo, man, I want to do it. And I gave him the energy. And he did some videos. He gained enough confidence to do some videos. Unfortunately, he left us a little too early. So that's Steve McDaniels, man. I call him Ralph McDaniels. That was my buddy on the YouTube world. He was a good guy. He supported me very heavily, man. I mean, I don't know. I think he was a war vet. And yeah, Steve McDaniels, man. He was a good guy. So I think his page is still up, but I don't know. I still follow him on YouTube. So Steve McDaniels, aka Ralph McDaniels, is for you, baby. Hold me down from where you at, Cap. So that's who my beloved brother was that you asked about in the hour, 53 minutes and some seconds. So I appreciate that. So again, to the next following, it's 8:45 in the real world, but we got a $155 coming up on this joint here that I sat here and built with you. And we had a great, beautiful time. And I drank a little bit of good water, stayed hydrated around y'all guys. This thing was down for a next show, dealing with StreamYard in the virtual world. I was going to use him as my backdrop also. So maybe next time for the next round to see what we could come up with. So this one here was just a little fun, little day, little title. You know what I mean? We said a little bit of lyric on such and such of it, and it didn't ride on it pertaining to who we was naming the show after, so we didn't really do that. We just want to see how this next move be pushed. It's on him. I call check. So I want to see if he can get out of check. Check, stop heartbeats. I don't care if you can move around, got me in the best position. I wouldn't care. You got checkmate in 3. First and foremost, when I call check, it stops everything. Check. You got to get out of check. Now, you could be in a position to be in the stalemate. Could be. Or I can get you and take the queen off the board and do my thing. Beloved, peace, Anthony Jackson. How you doing, King? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for subscribing to the show, hanging in there with us. Tune in again. I'll be back out in a little bit. Go freshen up, and you know how I do. Yeah, so when I call check, that's what it be, man. You got to get out of check. And then normally when people move so fast and they get I got you, and they don't see the check, and then when they turn to move, then a big major piece is taken off the board, and they like, oh, snap, yeah, oh, snap. You was stealing my pawns, you was stealing the rooks, you even got through both of my goddamn knights you took. I had 4 pawns, a queen, the king, and 2 of my bishops. I whooped your ass. I whooped your ass. Because you was running around saying, yeah, yo, yeah, I got him. Uh-huh. Yo, what you gonna do now? I'm about to take something from him. I called check. I got this thing lined up, about to take that, but it's check right now. Then after you move, and then it's my move. You got to get out of check. You got to get out of check. I don't care if you got the queen next to a checkmate. I don't care if you got the pawn next to the checkmate. I call check. It's my move. I got 2 bishops, a queen, 4 pawns. The king he's chilling. He's chilling. He behind those 3 pawns back there. I already castled. So my king is behind them 3. He chilling. He chilling in the pocket. Fugi Radio. Oh, peace and love, beloved. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Uncle Fugi Radio in the place to be. Yeah, I call check. Now, when you get out of check, it's either 2, 3 things for me. I got a backward row mate on you now. I pushed the pawn up and regained another queen. So this is how it's gonna be. You're gonna save the babies. You're gonna have fun. We ain't gonna degrade nobody. You're gonna show some skills. We're gonna talk about what need to be talked about. No more spitting because you got air in your lungs and you're talking frivolously. You gotta put this work in. This is a new month. Last month. Fall coming in. I hope I still don't see the same thing some of these peoples is doing, man. I watch it every time I wake up. I say, yo, these guys are still doing the same thing. I ain't see nobody do a break dance, a bust a lyric besides the people that's doing it. Me and Fugi Allah and, Soapbox Willie. A little bit of strobe light when he get it, put back in activation. So I got a few MCs that's out here trying to do their thing, man. We ain't out here showing our masculinity in other areas to bring grief and to bring problems to the next YouTuber and the next shit is amazing, man. It amazed me. It amazed me to know that I'd have been up here for a whole year with this page and did most of the success the way I built it. And the things that y'all doing, I surpassed it. So what? It may not look the way you think it look. YouTube doing that. It ain't you doing that. Your little subscription, though, it means a lot, but they holds it. They the corporate. Microsoft corporate. They with Google. They know what they doing. I'm gonna wake up, it's gonna be the number I said it's gonna be. I know that. I told man, put that number there, YouTube, stop playing. Then you'll see greater activation. Then again, I won't need no superheroes. I'm gonna keep the same people who was rolling with us when we got to that great Gatsby. When we got to that great Gatsby, I'm gonna keep them same people. Yeah, a fact. Power to the peoples.